Hot topic of the day.
Do you wash your buds?
Always knocking stuff over. Oh, you guys. Hi again.
Hi again.
New topic today.
Whew. Hot topic.
Hot knocking stuff
We
over.
be firing it up.
If you guys missed the Death Nut Challenge, we did that last night. We are in recovery today. The Death Nut is really spicy. Like, I was fine until that one. That nut, oh my. Woo, babe. But we want to talk about something else that we did yesterday, which was for the first time.
And it lit everybody else on fire.
Lit the comments up on Instagram, and we're like, wow, maybe this is a hot topic.
So we decided to ask the community ourselves.
So let's give you guys a little bit of backstory. Bud washing. So there were some autos, and if you guys followed the groceries, you did see where I put some outside that had thrips.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to keep them in the tent, and I was sick of fighting them with those ones, and I was like, I'm just gonna take these, put them outside, see what happens. Well, lo and behold, put them outside, and
they flourished.
Yeah, Nature's Living Soil Harvest Hero Mix. I literally threw these things in the backyard and just let them go, and they flourished pretty much. Like, they turned out great. Super frosty. The Mephisto
Oh my gosh,
one
smells so good.
like pure
Super
garlic.
stinky.
That one, you just like touch it and you're like garlic.
But
like, you just stepped into some Olive Garden and you just have them.
Even though they did turn out, I mean, they were small plants because they did get messed
they
up
were
because
small.
of the thrips. But when they went outside, they got, like we said, they flourished. But when we put them outside, what else happens?
Bugs, bug poop,
Lots of
bird
stings.
poop, spiders,
Bird poop,
ants,
bug poop, all the
flies.
bugs,
Yeah,
webs.
Trichomes are like sticky paper for bugs to get trapped in.
There was a lot of gross stuff in this nice dank bud.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, bud washing, right?
We've
like,
heard of it.
Yeah, we've heard of it. We looked up a recipe online. We got 3 5-gallon buckets, filled them with water, and then one of them is just regular water. One of them is the lemon juice.
It's got lemon juice, baking soda, and then one is a peroxide water mix.
So I just wanted to pause the video here real quick, guys, and let you know a little bit more details on the mix that we used. We used 3 5-gallon buckets filled with regular tap water. Ideally, that's not the preference because there is fluoride and chlorine in those. If you were planning this, you could aerate those buckets for a few days to help reduce that. Or ideally, you'd want RO or distilled water. But for simplicity, we just used our tap water. And then in the first bucket, we used 3% hydrogen peroxide, mix it approximately a ratio of 1 cup peroxide to 5 gallons water. In the second bucket, we used lemon juice and baking soda. So a 1/2 cup of lemon juice, a 1/2 cup of baking soda. And in the last bucket was just regular water for the rinse. So we rinsed through, starting from the peroxide to the regular water bucket, about 30 seconds in each bucket, and then hang to dry as you normally would. We got our 3 buckets and we just go peroxide.
So it was peroxide, then the lemon soda water.
Yup.
And then a rinse without just normal water.
Regular water.
So not cold water, but cool to room temp water is
Yep.
what they recommended.
Just like
So-
whatever's coming out of your, just medium
So
temp
we did
water.
this.
So one of the things that we noticed a lot of the comments on Instagram were saying, or the people against it, says that it's gonna wash off the trichomes when you wash your butt. Like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
Well, Worth has some thoughts.
He's obviously came to let you guys know.
Well, we have made bubble hash before.
Yeah.
So I could see how people could think that. Because when you do a bubble hash, you do it in ice cold water and it breaks off the trichomes.
Yeah.
With the washing of the bud, you're not using ice cold water, you're using cool to room temperature water.
Just like the normal temp that would come out of your faucet.
Just your tap. They aren't water soluble, so I don't think that they're gonna come off and be in the water.
Exactly.
I could see how they could break off if the water was cold enough. So I could see, I guess, some people's point of view where that is, but also I'd rather smoke better stuff that doesn't have all these nasty things in it personally.
I don't want to be grinding up bird turds and bugs and then, letting that rip. But I think I totally agree. Like the bud washing, when you do like just with the water and lukewarm, it's not like your trichomes aren't frozen or cold like you would in a bubble hash wash. Yeah. You're not putting ice water in there. You're just using lukewarm water and just rinsing off the contaminants that it's held on there. And from what we can tell, like you're not losing any trichomes. Just like when it rains on your plants outside, it's not like all the trichomes wash
Right. It's
off.
not I feel like the bucket would be at least a little sticky.
Yeah.
If
sticky residue.
When we rinsed them out, and they weren't at all.
Yeah. So we personally don't think that's a real concern. I mean, that's obviously without any testing or anything. Maybe a way we could test would be take off a piece and save it, and then check it, and then bud wash, and then test a piece of the wash and see if the...
I mean, we could totally test that if you guys want us to.
That'd be a
we
cool
have
one.
that ability.
That'd be a cool one. So, but yeah, we don't think it really causes that, but we noticed a lot of people seem to think it did.
Yeah.
And we think that because you're not washing, you know, bubble hash, you're taking your fresh buds, you're freezing them immediately, and then you're getting really cold ice water, putting it all in there, the purpose of which is to get the trichomes very cold so they do snap off. When you're doing just a regular bud wash in like lukewarm, just, you know,
I mean,
water,
unless we did
they're
it
not
wrong.
going to come off in there.
And that's why, but I don't think that we did.
I don't think we did either.
Well, people are definitely fired up on these comments.
Yeah, definitely on the Instagram, people have been weighing their 2 cents in. So we thought we'd make a video so you guys could weigh your 2 cents in. What does the majority of you guys do? Do you bud wash even if you indoor grow? I mean,
I've never
maybe.
done that.
Who knows? Although no, indoor stuff seems pretty clean, other than maybe cat hairs.
I mean, sometimes I get those little natty gnats.
The gnat, yeah. If you have fungus gnats,
But
definitely.
beyond that, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Definitely seem to see some flying around in the organics.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And so far, I mean, they seem like they're fine. They're in the dry tent right now. They're now curing up. But we've ran into a lot of
So we
comments.
made some videos on Instagram of like showing the process of us just washing them and stuff, getting some shots, some slow-mos. You can go on Instagram and see it. But we got a ton of comments and a lot of people really hating on bud washing.
Yeah.
But it's like, why would you want all that gross stuff on there? Like, why would you want to smoke that? Like, if you dry it, like that's not going to get all the little bugs and bird turds and spider webs and stuff off of them. It's not going to clean it.
And if you let it dry, you're never going to be able to clean it.
Yeah, so it's like bud washing just seems to make sense. And
yeah.
so we gave it a shot and we saw a ton of comments.
Again, we don't usually grow outside either.
Yeah.
So this is our first little rodeo growing
First
outside.
rodeo. No, we didn't have like a greenhouse tent. So like we were having crazy weather, crazy rains.
Yeah, crazy rain.
Definitely some sections of them had bud rot on it. And we went through and made sure we trimmed them all
those
out. But
out.
there was still a majority of the plant that we wanted to keep. Even though it's not the greatest stuff, we'll probably end up pressing it into something.
Well, there's a few of them there.
So we'll show you, we'll definitely show you guys at the end in the other videos. And we'll circle back to it. But what do you guys do? Do you bud wash? Do you not? Do you think it's ridiculous? Do you think all the trichomes are going to fall off?
Do you think that the science is there? Do you think that there's a better way?
Yeah. I almost feel like after doing it and seeing what was in those buckets afterwards, if you're outside and you're not in any kind of a greenhouse or covered situation, like how could you not? Because it's kind of gross.
There was so many bugs like floating in the top of that water.
Bugs and all kinds of stuff.
It was really gross.
Yeah, it was gross. But we washed them. We haven't tried. Obviously they're still drying.
They're still drying.
We haven't got to try them yet. But we'll definitely make a follow-up vid, guys. See if we think does lemon juice and baking soda affect the taste of the final cured product? Like, are we gonna get that flavor at all? I don't know. But we'll come back with a second video and find out. But
again, this is our first time bud washing,
Yup.
first time even growing anything outside. So we were just following what others have done and seemed to work for them. And hopefully it works well for us. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated.
Yeah, it seems good. And I don't think it's gonna make any kind of issues because they are in like a drying environment now. Like they get naturally outdoors, they'll get rained on and stuff like that. And if you don't have that circulation airflow, that's probably what led to the bud rot. Because here in Michigan, we had crazy high humidity, like nonstop rains for a couple weeks. And I honestly just let them go out there. Like I didn't really give them much mind. I didn't really do anything to these. But anyways, we were just curious, guys. We wanted to share that with you. Bud washing, is it a thing that you do? Comment below. Let us know. What is your process?
Do you think it helps or do you think it's pointless?
Yeah.
Give me your guys' thoughts and what you guys do with your outdoor grows.
Yeah, but we'll definitely do a follow-up vid on the bud washing, guys. Comment below if you guys missed the Death Nut Challenge. Definitely go back on the channel here, watch that one.
Or not. You don't have to watch me die.
Thank you guys, everybody in the live stream who watched that one, celebrating 10K with us. And we do have the giveaway coming up soon. But just thanks for watching, guys. As always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.